Greetings, fellow test subjects. Test subject 1337 here for Aperture Gaming. They make it, we test it, you play it. Or maybe I should say, greetings, true believers, in tribute to the great Stan the Main Man Lee, because today, we here at Aperture Gaming are going to review the 2018 Spider-Man video game. I'm doing it for the PS4 edition because that's the one I own. Anyway, yeah, so I saw this game and I was like, hey, this is gonna be cool, especially the new Spider-Man suit design and everything. Now, prior to the game being launched, on Facebook they had like a video feed of like the creators behind the game saying how, okay, Marvel, how someone was asking them how, where's the Marvel Universe equivalent of the Arkham series? And yeah, so after Arkham Asylum we had Origins, City, and Night. And Batman did a really good job placing the framework and laying the ground for this Spider-Man game, because you are Spider-Man, you are Peter Parker, and of course you get to play as everyone's favorite New York wall crawler / webhead, swinging around all over New York, doing what a Spider-Man can. Yeah, so here's what this game is actually new. It's almost like an origin story, but it's not like the whole, having to see Uncle Ben. So it's kind of like, the people said that this would be like, this might be some people's first introduction to Spider-Man or a Spider-Man game. And it's pretty interesting. It takes place after Peter's high school years. It's either, like post-college. And a lot of things have happened. There's already several enemies that are introduced to us that are known. But then we're introduced to some new characters, and there's some enemies that are still on the loose that Spider-Man has to fight. It's a great game. You play as Spider-Man, you have to fight various enemies. You have your low-level thugs, you have goons that wield melee weapons, and then you have, of course, you have the giant muscle guys, and you have people that wield firearms. As you play the game, you earn experience points and you level up. You can then figure out, do you want to swing faster through the neighborhood? Do you want to have better combat? Do you want to have more health? And as this is a Spider-Man game, and seeing as how you have so much to play, you have the skybox to complement the sandbox. Seriously, you play in New York, and it is one heck of a sandbox, and you get to go pretty much anywhere and everywhere you like. And since it is a sandbox, that also means collectibles, search quests, fetch quests, beat up this guy, collect this thing, time trials. Yeah, so, and the whole thing is what? While you want to probably do all this the instant you get your hands on it, it is recommended that you take some time, go around the city, like, here's what, you do a main mission, then like you go collect this collectible, maybe stop a bad guy here and there. Then you go do another main mission. So it's, the thing is like, you don't want to have, if you're 100% completionist, and let's face it, with this game, you want to be doing that, you want to make sure you balance out the main story with the side activities. And the best part is, nothing feels like it was shoehorned in. Nothing feels like it was placed there for the sake of, oh, let's just do this because we can. It just feels like it's all naturally part of the Spider-Man universe. Now, here's what, I've played previous Spider-Man games, and in them, they always had the special thing of where you can unlock costumes from across the Spider-Man saga, from different comics, different story arcs. And you can, there's like, oh man, there is so many costumes. Like you start with a regular one, then you get the iconic Spider-Man outfit for this game. And they even, one of the suits I've unlocked is the Stark Industries suit from Spider-Man Homecoming. So yes, they've had a lot of resources to pull from. And here's what, each suit comes with powers. Like as you level up, you can like have your web shooters reload faster. You can have special gadgets. That's right, you can build special spider gadgets to help you fight crime. You can make yourself armored against bullets. And so yeah, each suit has its own unique quirk. And the best part is, if you like a suit but you don't like if you like suit A, but you like the power from suit B, that's okay. You can swap out which powers go with which suit. So yeah, it's totally customizable. Let's see, as you go around the city, you'll see stuff like collect backpacks, which is what, as you collect things like scientific resources or backpacks, or unlock other things, you can use that to craft your gadgets, and it helps with combat or with your suit. This game is really great, and of course, it being Spider-Man, there'd be a whole slew of, since it is the Marvel Universe, there's a whole bunch of Easter eggs in there, like some stuff. All the hardcore people, they will be looking every inch, every block to try to find, oh, wait, I recognize that building, or oh, wait, I recognize that name. So it's pretty cool. I mean, they're doing a really good job with the Spider-Man universe. And there's one Easter egg. Well, it's not really an Easter egg, but you'll see it near the beginning. And of course, it was like found 8 hours at... Seriously, when I was getting ready for this YouTube review, someone found and posted the Easter egg 8 hours after the game was released. So, while it's not really an Easter egg, everyone will see it and everyone will love it. And you'll play the game, trust me, you'll see who or what it is. Alright. So yeah, it takes place, it's a different Spider-Man game. You have old enemies, you have new enemies, and you have some enemies that will be introduced into this game that you know that they're coming because of, well, you know the names behind the masks. And you also, and of course, it wouldn't be Spider-Man without James Jonah Jameson putting his 2 bits of how that menace Spider-Man is swinging around the city, causing all this havoc and getting weapon everywhere. So enjoy listening to the rants of everyone's favorite mustachioed newspaper podcaster, James Jonah Jameson. So I really like this game. And here's what, there's 3 levels of difficulty: easy, normal, and hard. Or, this is more appropriately named, friendly, amazing, and spectacular. Yeah. So this is great. The game is very clever. You can swing around and climb, wall crawl on anything. The interaction is great. The game is great with visuals, especially with the movement and how you swing around. There was a segment on GameInformer.com where it says 24 tips to help you become the spectacular Spider-Man. Best part is they're not spoilery, and it gives you some pretty good advice on what power-ups to get and what you should and shouldn't be doing throughout the game. So let's see, the game looks great, it plays great, love the score, and the controls, it just seems pretty good. Yeah, seriously, I honestly think Batman the Arkham series really did a good job of helping setting up this game. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. I mean, like, seriously, Batman is DC Universe, and I'm fairly certain it's a different studio that made both of these games. In fact, there was even a different studio that worked on the Arkham Origins. But anyway, yeah, so swinging around the city. And one other thing is, Spider-Man can either go in webs ablazing and beat the ever-loving snot out of people, or there's some areas where you have to be stealthy. So yes, Batman and Spider-Man do seem to share a back-and-forth tennis match of who can be the best stealthier superhero in situations that it calls for. So, we here at Aperture Gaming are proud to give... Oh, one last detail. A week before the game came out, it was announced they released a trailer for the DLC Season Pass, Spider-Man, the City That Never Sleeps. It will have 3 separate stories, the first one containing Black Cat. Now I thought this was a little interesting. I was like, wait, the game isn't even out yet and you're already announcing what the DLC is? I guess I see the pros and cons to both of that. I mean, the pros is, hey, we're showing this game and hey, there's going to be this cool DLC patch. The downside is like, come on people, how about let's play the game a little bit first before you announce this DLC, you know, let's enjoy it. And I don't think it's going to be out till sometime in... I want to say October, I'm not quite sure, but still, it's like seriously? Already? Still. Pros and cons. Anyway, that's all the time we have for this episode. We here at Aperture Games are proud to give Spider-Man, the 2018 edition, a solid 10 out of 10. It is great. It is fun. It is interesting. It is a good game. Looks good, plays good, sounds good, and of course, it's amazing. It's spectacular. And yeah, especially like the whole I like the variety of stuff you can do of main story and all the side stuff. So is this a buy, is this a rent, or is this a pass? This is a definite buy. I rented the game and it's definitely going on my holiday wish list. So try it. If you want to, try it. But I recommend buy it. Alright, that's all the time, so thank you for watching. Until next time, this has been Test Subject 1337 for Aperture Gaming saying thanks for watching, and as always, have a nice day, and game on!